Good afternoon! We're so excited to have you here! Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure! Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package! There's so much to look forward to, but first, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy from Nooking! And I'm Tommy! We'll be flying to the island with you to help us get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages?
Yep, this is certainly my first time. Ignore those. They didn't count.
Understood! Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday and social security number?
Alright, so this is about you be naming your villager. We can't change it afterwards, so yeah, we probably don't want to do anything like this, or that, or definitely that. Ugh, gross. Now, I was gonna go with Lady Geared U because that's what I did on the original island, but it's also kind of a ridiculously long username. It has a lot of syllables, so we're just gonna shorten it over to Gator. Are you okay with Gator? Well, I've had this username for 10 years, so I think you'd be okay with it by now. Don't include personal info or offensive words. Yes, Gator is offensive. And my birthday is, of course, June 11th. Fun fact, I was supposed to be born on June 14th, but I came out a couple days early. Gator, Gator, let's see.
Ew! Yes, here you are! Our next stop will be to take you to a picture of you, Gator. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are.
How did it took 5 mainline Animal Crossing games to have a feature to let you customize your character? In previous games, what happened is that you would talk to somebody on the bus or something like that, and then you'd say things like, oh, I like looking cute, or things like that, and that'd like customize your style. So, what I really like about this game is that it's asking for your style and things like that, rather than deciding if you want to go male or female. It's a lot more inclusive, and I really appreciate that, especially considering, you know, I'm gender non-conforming, my pronouns are he, they, and things like that. So, now, as adorable as the more feminine villager is, we're gonna go with this one. Do we have a ponytail? I don't know if we have a ponytail. We don't have a ponytail. This game sucks. The default eyes are pretty cool. Oh my god. The death stare. He stares into your cell of death. I don't know. These ones, they look cute on some villagers. They look absolutely horrifying on other ones. It's really a matter of, like, if you want to feel like a demon. My eyes are brown, so let's go on the nose. We want a square, a circle, or a triangle. I like the circular one. That's really cute. Does everything look okay? Everything but the shirt. My god, that's awful.
Great, you're all set! I'll just go ahead and add your picture to your records. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting! You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. I recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Gator, where do you live now?
We live in North America, apparently.
Ah, excellent! That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we recommend that you relocate to the island of the Northern Hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, so does that sound okay to you so far?
Now, it's really cool. This is the first game in the Animal Crossing series where you can have the option to go into the Southern Hemisphere. I was thinking about that for the Let's Play, but I decided against it, so we're just going to stick with the boring old Northern Hemisphere.
Very good! We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the Northern Hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size, and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and trust your dreams.
I don't know why. When I first played through this, and I was reading that, that's kind of like what I was expecting them to say. So, Like, and ever since then, that's kind of like something that I kind of associate with like what I imagine like an anime character would say. So, do we want to go with any of these? I don't think we're gonna have another option to look for more. Let's take a moment to think about this, because this is something we're going to need to seriously consider for the island. So after thinking it over for a little bit, I think we're gonna go with this one. The other ones look really nice at all, and I especially really like how the rivers on this one look. But this one, I just really like the idea of that waterfall in the corner right there. I think that has a lot of opportunity for some really cool stuff. So let's go with that one.
Wonderful choice! I can't wait to show it off to you! And before we depart, I have one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to the desert island, what would it be?
A sleeping bag, a lamp, some food, something to kill. Time. So here's the thing. We can make a toy out of anything in the world. Like if I find a stick, that could be like a really funny lightsaber or a wand or anything like that, so we don't need that. We can always gather food, because like we can do like hunting and stuff. We can always set a fire. So let's go with the sleeping bag. That seems like it'll be a little bit more practical.
Interesting. Oh! I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Milk Ink will fully cover all your basic needs. Yes, yes.
Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Nook Island's Desert Island Getaway package is ready for boarding. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time.
Ah, perfect timing! Come on, let's all board the plane together!
I love how they look at the text box as if they're reading along with it, but they could also be like looking over the thing. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of your Nook Island's Getaway deserted package thingy. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Don't you show the timeshare video before they made their purchase? Like, we would have already bought our package by now.
We're here! Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation ceremony session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now if you'd like to move the circle pad to follow us.
Circle pad, thumbstick, joystick, it always seems to change between every console. Let's see your new villagers. Follow the guides, let's hustle. Hey, no, I want to talk to you. Get back here, I want to talk to you.
Come on, we gotta follow the guides.
And it's the man, the myth, the legend! A jukebox!
Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Phoebe here? And what about Sly? And there's Gator, of course. Great! We're all here! I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our three adventurers are ready to get started.
Yes, yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of your new life on our pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But, first things first. Yes, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, and... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please, collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. Alright, let's talk to you, since the other one kind of, like, hijacked most of the conversation.
Here you go, Gator! Your very own tent!
It's truly an intense experience!
Once you find the perfect spot, press the X button to access your inventory. Then select your tent. I thought I turned off those notifications on the corner of the screen! I turned those off! Why did that...
Hold on a second, going into system settings. I turned off those settings specifically so it wouldn't pop up in the video.
Right, the setting is off. Why is it showing up?
Alright, I guess it's gonna be a thing in this Let's Play that's gonna appear on the corner of the screen, even though I turn it off.
Don't worry, you get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with the map too.
We got the map, 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 we got the map! Alrighty then, so if we were to not do that, so I don't know what I want to do. How do we look at the thing again? That's not what I wanted to do! Okay, I apparently forgot all the controls. So, yeah, there's... What button am I trying to push? Never mind. Alright, so the corner of the screen, I'm apparently thinking too far ahead because we don't have the access thing yet. So, yeah, the map you'll be able to look at the corner of the screen whenever you stop moving. Now, we can't really explore too much out here because we apparently can't jump 2 feet ahead of us, even though Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and for Wii and 3DS and all that stuff would, you know, tell you otherwise. But, yeah, so let's just take a look around the island for a little bit, and this place seems pretty cozy so far, so yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun time all around. Now, it's gonna take a moment for me to figure out, like, where exactly I want my tent to go. So, this seems like a pretty cozy spot. Can we build a house on the beach? Oh yeah, that definitely seems like a really cozy spot. Okay, let's go with this.
I set up my tent. That's a
Big first step. I don't know why I was talking the Timmy Tommy voice right there. Alright, let's go check it out. Tommy still needs your help with a few things, so I'll check back later. Well, never mind then. Yay, I can't practice for these videos, so yay, I can't be as organized as I usually am. Let's go over here and talk to the man, the myth, the legend! Ah, Gator, you must have found a suitable spot for your tent, You're the first one back, so I suppose the others must still be searching for just the right location. You know, since you've already done some scouting, the others might appreciate your assistance. Yes, yes. So not only are we able to fully customize where we are going to be living... Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Gator, right? See? I told you I was right. I'm Phoebe. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do the whole island thing, Sparky. You already found a good spot? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit there thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So now this is my spot, okay? I know there's only so far I could throw a stick, but I'm liking this. I really like that idea, and the fact that there actually is a stick next to this. So, this probably is a good spot for Phoebe. For real, Sparky? Well, if you're sure, actually. Let's think about this a little. If I put my tent here... Looks nice, doesn't it? And the stick is still right there. The stick is still next to the tent. That's great. That is great. I know there's a lot of sticks on the ground, things like that, but I'm just imagining the one off to the side right there is the one that she threw. I wonder how that Sly guy is doing. Yeah, he's probably still looking for the Thievius Raccoonus. I'm not a big enough fan of Sly Cooper to make that reference. I mean, I liked the first game well enough. It was really fun, and I really did enjoy the co-star. I just haven't played the other ones yet. Anyway, let's go see where Sly is. Where is he? Where is this alleged Sly I've heard so much about? There you are! Yo, I'm Sly. You're Gator, right? Nice to meet you, hoo-ah. You already set up your tent? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think? I'll find you a spot. What? You want me to find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow, we just met, you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship. Okay then, can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. My tent is in your hands, hoo-ah. You got this. If you need me, I'll be over at the plaza visualizing how awesome island life is gonna be. I like this guy already, he's really adorable. Alright, so let's continue on over this way. Now, originally on my first island, I had the villagers basically decide for themselves where they're going to live. They got scattered all over the place. I didn't like how unorganized it was, so for the sake of simplicity, let's try to keep all the villagers in a pretty similar area. So let's see if this will work. Alright, let's visualize this spot. I want to make sure that it's like lined up perfectly with the No! No! I want to visualize first! I want to visualize it first to make sure it's lined up properly. Is it lined up properly? I'm not gonna know for a few minutes! That's gonna bother me! Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you could sleep on it for a while, Really get a feel for how it suits you. With that taken care of, we can move on to some more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with the whirring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we're all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Phoebe, Tommy, and Sly can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Gator and I will work hard on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. And by we, I mean him, because, you know, I don't want to do anything. Gator, would you come see me for a moment? I don't want to do any of this work. Can you do it all for me? I'm going to go get a snack. Gator, I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered all over the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, just press the Y button to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the apple-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real apples. The fact that you have to investigate the apples to make sure they're real, that's really funny. What do you have to say there, buddy?
Any tree branch you find on the ground and shake on the tree will work just fine with the campfire.
I love camping. I'm pumped to get everything ready. Hoorah!
After you gather up 10 tree branches, please talk to our boss, Mr. Nook.
Way to get those materials. That campfire is going to be crackling in no time, Sparky. Alright, so one tree branch that's definitely going to be off limits is this one. This is going to be protected forever, so nobody's allowed to touch that. It's not lined up! No! Oh, that is gonna hurt! Oh, man, that's gonna hurt! I can't fix that! No! Alright, well, let's gather up the tree branches. I found a stick! One thing I really appreciate about this game, items automatically stack now. They didn't do this in New Leaf, and I really appreciate they do that in this game, because my goodness, that was always a pain in the butt whenever you try to gather fruit, things like that. And every now and then, your inventory would fall even though it'd be perfectly fine. It just wouldn't automatically stack. It's like, that should be like game design 101. If you have items that can stack, do it. Welcome back. I trust you have some success foraging for tree branches. Very well. Allow me to lighten your load. Yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting tree branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like apples, they smell like apples, and they even taste like apples. In conclusion, they are bananas. They are 100% without a doubt genuine apples. So you collect 6 of them for me. Is that 6 or 8? That's 6. I cannot read apparently. The TV's a little farther away than usual. No, I'm sure that you don't mind I cannot read today, my goodness. No, I'm sure that you don't need much guidance here, but just in case. You see a tree growing apples, you can press the A button to shake it up. Everybody shake it up. That's not how that song goes. I was trying to think of the theme song from that one Disney Channel show, Shake It Up, but I can't remember exactly off the top of my head how it started, so... can I remember it? I don't care. The only theme song I can remember off the top of my head from Disney Channel was like Wizards of Waverly Place, because like I kind of didn't like most of the shows on Disney Channel. I was more like a Nickelodeon kid, which is weird because I love Disney, but still. It's funny because like most of the people I work with make High School Musical references all the time, and I've never seen High School Musical. I think I watched the first one. Actually, it's not true. I watched the first 2. I didn't like either of them, so I never bothered watching the rest. Well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take these apples off your hand to get started on our preparations. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. Fire, 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 fire! Rock, 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 rock! At last, allow me to properly welcome you to the new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, but what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. In the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules. So take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Because this is an Animal Crossing Let's Play after all, a big part of what makes these so fun to watch is whenever the community is able to pitch ideas for what we'll be able to do with the town. And this Let's Play is going to be no exception. So when the Let's Play was announced last week, I gave viewers the option to vote for our island, and I gave some suggestions on the Twitter poll. There was Brenium, which is the name of the kingdom in my books, Cobra Adventure, Sun on the Mountain, or Hideaway in the Beast of Seaport, all that fun stuff. This is what I originally named my first island, and this was the one that became in second place. The second option was Koholint. This is what I named my island in Animal Crossing New Leaf. It's the main location of my favorite video game of all time. It's a place that's very special to me. This one got no votes. I was honestly kind of surprised about that. So, yeah, unfortunately, Koholint is out of the running completely. We also had the option to allow viewers to reply in the comments with their own name suggestions and things like that. I don't think we'll be doing this too often, though, because it just kind of seems a little easier to have the options already pre-selected and things like that. So that's kind of the big reason why I had the name suggestions in the first place. The name we're to be going with, and the one that won by quite a big margin, actually, was Batu. This is the name of the planet in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. In Galaxy's Edge is my home location for working on Walt Disney World. This is where I started my college program. This is where I was spending most of my time and things like that. And in general, it's honestly my favorite land in the Disney parks. I might be biased because I work there, but I've made so many great friendships there and just a lot of memories that are going to last a lifetime. I'm really happy this is the one that won. So, without further ado, welcome to Batu. I'm going to double check the spelling on that because I want to make sure this is correct. Yay, it's correct! Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our name and then that. Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go! Batu! Alright, I love that one guy suggested. Isla de... Oh, Sly. Oh, Sly. You and I are going to get along swimmingly. What's planet variety? Yes, yes. Each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll see each island name in order, and you clap for the one you think is best. Gator seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So Gator suggested Batu. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Batu. Splendid. Then, from now on, this island will be known as Batu. Well, Gator, since you've proven yourself by naming Batu, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Batu. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet promotion. Yeah, woo, that's pretty excellent. Gator, could you please say a word or two as a new spokesperson for your neighbors? I was hoping we'd be able to type one so I could say something from Galaxy's Edge, like safe travels or bright suns or something like that. This is me. This is totally my response. Gator, could you please say a word or two as a new spokesperson for your neighbors? A word or two! So... we've settled on a name for our island, and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather light, so let's have a toast. Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from the apples of our new island representative harvested on this very island. Then, without further ado, a toast to Batu and the happiness to its residents. Cheers! Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along. CMPFIRSONG song. CMPFIRSONG song. If you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along. CMPFIRSONG song. Sly! Phoebe! Good! It'll help! It'll help! If you just sing along! Oh yeah! Having fun? I'm gonna kick off a new workout routine tomorrow, so I'm taking it easy tonight. That wasn't the voice I gave you before. We all just met, but chilling by the fire like this makes it feel like we've been best buds for ages, Sparky. We're here to act as your support staff, but we've never lived on an uninhabited island before either. I'm not giving any of these guys the right voices. This is a great sign for this series. I'm not sure how helpful we'll be in a familiar place, but we rely on each other as fellow residents. Batu! Batu! What a great name, just rolls off the tongue. Thank you for offering such a wonderful idea to the group. Gator, having a good time? I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Maybe I'll go do that. Sounded good to me, but first, you probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lay down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press the A button. When you're ready, you can move the L button to crawl into bed. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, yes, that's all for me for now. Sweet dreams, Gator. The official leaving thing, do we say goodbye on Batu, is a safe travels, or till the spires, a good trades, tisk tisk. Oh boy, we got some packages!
Woo!
We got a radio, we got a lamp. It's gonna be mine, it's mine forever. Alright, so let's move around to this place a little bit. This is basically how customization works in Animal Crossing. You can like move around and things like that. It's pretty neat. So, yeah, I'm gonna say right now, this is gonna be one of those games where you just feel completely naked starting a new playthrough. Because there are so many things that I'm not able to do right now, and it feels really weird not being able to do it. But, in due time, Batu is gonna be a good place to live. I have a good feeling about this place. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Tomorrow, we're going to get to know our neighbors and explore a little bit more about you. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, Lady Gear to you.